The stories, names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are real. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or deceased, places, buildings, and products is entirely intentional. In the realm of existential YouTube debates, two distinct yet equally passionate groups emerge: the Christians, who ardently defend their faith, and the skeptics, who question everything with a raised eyebrow. These are their stories.
How can we be sure that the New Testament and its authors are reliable, if all the information available about the apostles is limited to what is recorded in the Bible?
Actually, there is some historical evidence outside of the Bible that supports the existence of the apostles and the beliefs of the first Christians. One such example is early Christian texts and tradition. The early Christian church had a strong tradition of remembering and honoring the apostles, which suggests that they were widely recognized as important figures in the movement.
That doesn't mean we can know anything about them that we do not read in the Bible.
That is true, but it strongly supports what we do know about Jesus Christ, his apostles and the early church. All of which is found in the 27 independent books that were written in the 1st century AD and later composed into what we now call the New Testament. The books of the New Testament were originally independent writings that were later collected and recognized as authoritative scripture.
Apparently you are ignorant of the fact that not only do these texts draw upon one another, but in many cases they copy each other word for word.
It's almost as if these texts have a shared tradition, history, and similar belief of some sort but were written by various individuals.
It's known that the gospel stories are third-hand eyewitness accounts, which contradict each other as well as known historical facts, and were not only heavily edited but enhanced over a period of 300 years. Which contains portions we know to be fabricated.
I don't believe you.
Which contradictions, specifically? What historical facts differ? Can you provide evidence of this editing and enhancement over a 300-year period? Nothing in the New Testament can be relied upon, you say. Sounds like you are implying a global collaboration among historians in a vast conspiracy to cover up the truth. To be clear, no historian worth his salt would agree with your baseless claims that nothing in the Gospels or the other New Testament books can be relied upon to support any claims about Jesus Christ at all.
Your Honor, I object!
And why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case!
Overruled.
Good call!
No. Nothing in the Gospels or the other New Testament books can be relied upon to support any claims about Jesus Christ at all. Learn some actual history rather than just aping what Christian apologists have fed you.
Truly, truly I say to you, your claims are so historically inaccurate that no secular historian would agree with you. I think it is you, my sweet summer child, that needs to brush up on history. You have done a disservice to your ideology. Cheers for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. You can also subscribe to the channel, and get notified of new content by clicking the bell icon. But even if you should suffer for righteousness' sake, you will be blessed. Have no fear of them, nor be troubled. But in your hearts honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you, yet do it with gentleness and respect. 1 Peter 3:14-15